Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Moss Valley on Farming Simulator 25 with me, Farmer T. As you can see, we've skipped into October. I made my decision on the cows. As we know, we bought the barn, and I did do something which a lot of people will probably think, oh, bit cheaty that. So what I did, we'll have a jog round. Oh, in actual fact, we'll just go there, shall we? The time I've done that. And right. So, albeit a couple are sinking into the floor, maybe because I haven't got any straw, we have 40 animals in here. Now, I'll show you how we did this. What we've got is I did this obviously before I moved over. We got 20 at 0 months when we bought them and 20 at 6. And the idea behind that is when the older 20 breed and have 20 smaller ones, we will then be able to sell the older ones before the next lot give birth. And that's sort of like just rotation thing. There's no manure thing there. I don't know if I'm going to bother with that. I've already put a bit of food in to keep them going. Productivity's there, but I mean, we don't need any productivity. The only thing that is weird, the pasture's not showing up yet, so I don't know whether that's working or not, but it doesn't really matter. Now, how did I finance this? Well, this is where the bit comes in. Not thinking, I checked, and I sold I sold a farmhouse, because there's a farmhouse here, and there was a farmhouse over there where David was, and I think it was two barns. The farmhouse that was here, that was down there. I think there was another farm building here, and then the clutter. The clutter was 10,000. It was 10,000 for the 2 houses. So I spent that all on the cattle. So yeah, I mean, I could sell all these as well and make 10,000 on each of these, but I've no intentions of doing that. I just wanted to speed up the process a bit, because obviously we can't sell any of the cattle until they're of a certain age, which, you know, it's going to just slow everything down. So I thought, right. And also, David's disappeared. Now, he was around here somewhere. Now, I did build a shed. Don't know if he's possibly oh, there he is. Look, you see. Yep. It was creepy, David, so I plonked that shed. So I think that was 500 or 250. That came out. Put that on there. This is flattened out a little bit, so I could get one of the open air gardens or a greenhouse on there, just to help us with finances, chugging along. So yeah, that's what I've done there. So I've got the we've got this filled up with another lot of silage in it. So we'll get this taken, and then I will get the apples done. And then the other thing is, rather annoyingly, after having done that weeding, I think it was at the end of the last episode and the one before, we've got weeds in the field. So I'm assuming you have got to wait until. But I suppose if I hadn't have done that, at the moment it's saying that the weeds are medium and it needs a hoe. Maybe if I hadn't done on that first time, it would have then needed spraying. I'm not quite sure. I don't know how it all works, this precision farming. Well, or whether that's just a case with weeds anyway. I suppose if you weed before you plant, maybe this is what happens. Sure, if anybody's watching and they know, they can drop me a comment and let me know. We'll pull in here. Ooh. So obviously I am feeding them just silage. I don't see the point in putting any straw in, and it would look better for a bit of bedding, but I might need that, because obviously the production we've got, I can make silage from that. So I'll jump out and just check how it's going. So we've got 42,000 in there, so we're going to be all right for a couple of months in there, I would think now. creep round the back here. There we go. And there's another grass field, could be an idea, or any of these other ones. We also own that shed there and that little bit of area with those trees in. Somehow that's incorporated with the farmland. Still haven't had a proper look for an entrance to that other field. I'm just looking at the trees. They're done there as though it is ready to be they're ready to be chopped. So I don't know. We will see. So we're going to have to get these apples done. I think we'll get the apple juice in place at some point. That'll make us a bit more income from there, won't it? We'll get this up here. I've checked for the barley and the wheat, and the best time for those is January. So there's no point in. Oh, I'm going to hit that Deutz. I know I am. Oh, if I don't hit the Deutz, I'm going to hit my tractor. Swung around a bit quick. I'm trying to be clever and do it all with my reversing. Generally, you know when to stop when you hit the wall. General rule of thumb. It usually works. Right, so we will park him. We'll park you there. I suppose what I could do is get a pair of pallet forks with the straps on, and it would probably then pick these up. I don't know if I can pick two up. We'll see, because this is just normal because they're only 30 kilograms. So as I say, I'm assuming that's just how they're meant to be. How much we're gonna get for two of them? 2,700. Well, 2,900 with the environmental. What's the name? So nearly 3. So, oops. How many have we got left? Oh, we're nearly on the verge of getting another one as well. Get this taken here. You've got to keep these off the. Oh gosh. Yeah. You've got to keep them off the ground. If you put them down there, it doesn't take them, unfortunately. Right. I don't think the grass. I think the grass is next month. So we'll see how the sheep are doing. Alright, okie dokie. I'll get that up there. So, here we go again. Happy as can be. Something like that anyway. So we'll fly down here. I wonder whether you can get, if those greenhouses, if you can buy that land and those greenhouses then become productions. I'll have to have a look. Look at all these flipping weeds in here. Only just done all of this. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not under that, is it? Weeds. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Right. What have we got? We don't want the lounge showing, do we? No, thank you. We'll keep it like that. Which is the entrance to the field? There, isn't it? Right, okay. Yeah. Right. Lower weeder. And off we go. Are they going? Yes, they are. So the tram lines was a waste of time, but I suppose it does look the part. That was the only reason for doing them, wasn't it? Just so it looked it. Having said that, if we were using a sprayer, then it probably, you know, it would have done it, wouldn't it? Yes, obviously it's dropped our money down a little bit, but as I say, I ummed and ahed whether what to do with that, and I thought, well, I'm going to buy that. I'll be able to, by the looks of it, I'll be lucky if I get 10 cattle in, and it's going to take forever. It's not like they're producing some milk and we can get it. We can only sell them when they're ready. So I thought, right, I'll sell them buildings, borrow the money, but the buildings are there. We're not going to use them. We might use a couple. Suppose you're getting financial difficulties, we could sell some more. Oops. But yeah, so we'll as I say, it's not ideal, is it? But if I was playing and I wasn't recording or anything like that, that's exactly what I would have done. So I thought, well, that's what I'll do. I think most people do. I mean, I bought the farm because it got us the cow shed. I didn't realise, I mean, basically we've got the cow shed for nothing, haven't we? So I think the land only cost us 30 odd. So, but yeah. But I will check on those greenhouses. I've never thought about that before. Oh, I never closed my gate there, look. That's maybe how the weeds got out of that field and into this one. Oh dear. I do talk some crap sometimes. Right. So, what I will do, because this will become rather boring, I would think. Now, which way do the lines go on here? Are they going? No. How can they do that? Oh yeah, this is that stupid field, isn't it, where there's a bit, it misses that bit out. So it does the curves like that when you do it for the worker, but when you do it yourself, it puts you in a straight line. So I'm going to have to just come back up where I've done to do that edgy bit there. And then we should be into normal, normal service will be resumed. Something like that. Right, so we'll come up here, and then we'll go back up this. This is why there's that curve, because it just follows it. Whereas, as I say, when I set the lines for me to do it, it does them straight. As well, that baler thing didn't work. I've had a little tinker with courseplay while I've not been recording on a couple of maps, and I might bring it in and attempt it, just mainly for the baling and see how it goes. I certainly won't be doing like the auto drive, which is where you can send the other trucks and you've got to do all the routes. I mean, I know you can download auto drive routes for maps and stuff. I'm still not right up on that, and that still seems too much. But the other, it's really just like the in-game thing, really. But the course play, it just sets you that the course up. But obviously, if you use a harvester, say with a 6.2 metre header, and you plot that course for it and save it, then when you send a forage wagon on or a baler on, you can set it to do the same route as you did there, and obviously then it will pick up the swath. So in that respect, it's good. Now let's get that weed. Them weeds. This is. They ought to do these a different colour, because then it would really bug me. Right, so let's get straight, because that's how I missed those, isn't it? By not being straight at the end. And then I will, there it is. Right, we're off. Yeah, so I'll fly across and get this done. I mean, once we've got these fields done, we can probably move on to next month, and maybe get the grass cut, get that all collected up. So yeah, I will see you very soon. Right, so the bit in between there of finishing and doing this was I had to dub that in editing. Well, I haven't done it yet, but I've just realised that once again I thought I'd tap the mic on, and how I miss it when it lights up in front of me, I really don't know. Anyway, hey ho, right, let's get this. Oh, hey up, we've got 3 in here now. I did put some seed and fertiliser in these. It just seemed to, we're nearly on the verge of another one, aren't we? So we'll get these put in. Oh my word, I really need to find something to put them on, don't I? I maybe ought to get a little trailer, and we can just put these. They're all going to fall off again, aren't they? Marvellous. The ironic thing is it's took everything off that one, I think, unless it's in the ground. Yep, it's in the ground. Why has it done that? That's very strange. Oh, gone. There we go. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll leave those for the minute. I'll just move them out of the way so they don't get they don't stop anything else from spawning. And then when we can afford it, we'll get a little trailer. There we go. Right. Jump into New Holland. Get the back wing. go. So there'll be some more. We've got 3, 6, 9, about 10 or 12 pallets there, so that's going to be another 12 or so thousand. Oh, here you go, crashing. We haven't got any more weeds, have we? Double check. I don't trust this thing now. No, we're all right. Okay. Yeah, November now. All the bushes have gone this weedy colour, aren't they? The autumnal, but they're very, very grey. Very grey indeed. Right, well, we're jumping here. Open the back wing up. Put that on just to make sure I'm doing it right. This right here now. Swathing mower. Lower mower, turn on mower. And off we go again. Yeah, so we're into November. I don't know why I don't speed time up a little bit actually, because we're not going to need times 2 ain't going to be very good. That corn's all been harvested, hasn't it? So that's probably going to want mulching. Oh, we've got a full pallet of wool, I think. There's no rush for that though, so yeah, we have. Because this field actually is only up to the edge just there where you can see that little gap. This bit actually isn't part of the official field. Here it starts now. I know you can drive through the edges on here, but it's a shame you can't delete them as well, just so you could, you know, widen some of the entrances or put yourself a separate entrance in. Or obviously if you want to join fields. Not that I'm in that position, I won't be for a while, but say for instance, you know, you did in the future and you got that one there. It'd be nice if you put them together, wouldn't it? But I can't believe I didn't put my mic back on again. I actually haven't done that for quite a while now. Sorry if I'm doing speed ups and that. I don't even know why I turn the mic off, because, well, I turn it off, there's like a little button on the top. Because you can turn all that sound down when you put the music to it, so I don't know why I do it. I could cough away to my heart's content if I wanted to, and it wouldn't make no difference. I think it's just sort of a natural thing to do, isn't it? Oh, I'll turn that off. No, let's just go around. We'll just go round and round. So once we've got this cut, I'll get it baled up. We'll do that in the next episode, I would think. It's not... I'll check with that production, because I've done it like this now, haven't I? And if we're gonna... Yeah, I can just put it straight into the production there, and then we can just... Well, the grass part of it, we can give them some grass, or we can... and turn it into silage for the cattle, or just do it both into hay. Because I think you get 80% with the cattle for hay, the same as you do with the sheep. But with the sheep you get full just with grass, don't you? So but yeah, get that done, get it baled, and then get them picked up and put into there. And then we're going to be nearly done for the winter then. I suppose it will be a case of just have a little look for contracts each month. I might end up, if push comes to shove, you know, jumping through to sort of February, March. I'll just sort of obviously have to come on and check the animals, make sure they've got water and everything, and the apple trees, and until we get to the point where we can do something useful. Obviously if the money sort of creeps up to then, and then we can maybe get another field or something like that. We will see. Will we not? I'm waffling again. Oh, there we are. All the sheep have stood up this time. I think the last time when I came, when I was explaining when I couldn't see them, it was first thing in the morning, and whether or not in the game they were all asleep, I don't know. You see them, they just keep skipping around there, don't you? But there's odd ones laid down and then you just don't see them. Yeah, there's the, you can see just the line in the grass there, where the field starts and stops. Oh, it's real muggy again today. I'm recording this on, what day are we? Sunday, aren't we? I think the episode previous to this just went out today. And I thought, oh, I'll record another one. I was just itching to get back on, to be honest, so I'll get back on, and I saw the weeds. I thought, I'd believe it. Then again, it's given me something to do, hasn't it? Because we would have just been skipping forward quicker anyway. We'll get that bit of grass down there. There we go. Right. So, where we put the shed over, David, do you think maybe, if you'd like to drop me your opinion in the comments, what if we should put anything on there? I mean, we've got the apple trees, haven't we? So we don't have to get a production or what else? I will have to have a look and see if we can get access to that field. I'm not really itching to do any forestry, don't get me wrong, but if we were to put something right next to it, it would just be a case of a winch and then towing the tree onto it, wouldn't it? I don't mind doing that, but I don't want to be logging up forestry trailers and stuff like that, thank you very much. Not my cup of tea. A cup of Yorkshire tea. Or a cup of Nescafe Original. That's that done, isn't it? Here we go. Whoa. I know if I could do a slope. I tried to put, I think I said, didn't I? I tried to put a sloped road up there before. Just for my normal laziness, I can't be bothered to go all the way around. But I'm getting used to it. I do things slightly different because I'm recording, because it is to do it properly, but I do, you know, I would be driving through edges a lot more if it wasn't for that. Seeing as that actually, oh no, don't go down there. We will put this, I think we'll put this in here. Oh, actually, maybe we shouldn't have done, but I thought we'll have it in proper cover, seeing as it's going to be put away now for the winter. Oh my gosh. Who put that Deutsch? Who left that Deutsch there? Go on, out the way. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Idiot part that there. Wait while I find him. I'll be having words. Yeah, so how close was that? Oh well, oh, didn't I have a front weight for that? I don't know if I did, or is it the Deutsch got it on? Oh, I don't know. Tell you what, then let's see what, I'll do these in twos because they're easier to carry out. Then let's see what we get for the rest of these, and then we'll, I need to get that, there's like a little pallet thing you can push, isn't there? You can put some on, if I remember rightly. I'm sure, let me have a look. I'm sure there was, you know. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I remember when I saw that, I thought, well, nobody's going to use that. Let's see if the idiot's going to use it. I bet you I can't find it. No, what would it be under? Oh, my word. I'm not sure what it'd be under. I might not even have it, actually. Yeah, because it would have, yeah, you idiot. It would have been a mod, wouldn't it? Sometimes I don't believe myself. I'm sure steadily more and more of you are starting to realise when I do say what an idiot I actually am. I speak before I engage my brain sometimes. Luckily, it's nothing nasty, so. Because then that's the worst problem to have, isn't it? If you're coming out with stuff. Right, let's get this in here. I'll have a look for that though. When I come off and finish this recording, I'll have a look for that, and if we can get it, I'll have a try with it and see how many pallets you can get on it. Because if you can get about 5 or 6 pallets on it, I could do that and just wheel them down here instead of buying a trailer. That'd be funny. That I can't wait to get off now and have a look. Right, do that one. I was tempted to go for the 3 there, but I know what I'm like. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Dear me. You think he's how many I've actually dropped? Why ain't it taking that? How many I've actually dropped? Right, what are we up to? That's 30, so we'll get about 1,000 something for this one, won't we? So it should be on 30... 32 maybe, 31 and a half, not quite sure, no, 1 and a half, isn't it? 30, nearly 32 then, isn't it? Yeah, nearly. So how are we doing with them? Yeah, oh, got plenty of water and seeds. Check the animals, yeah, they've got plenty. Sheep, everything's full. Plenty of water. Got 1 and a bit pallets. 60% of the way to reproduction. Oh, right. Right, okie dokie then. Well, we're in November, so January's the time for wheat and barley. Somebody shout at me when we hit January so I don't forget, please. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you've seen anything you like, please hit the like button. And if you'd fancy dropping a comment, love to hear from you. I don't know why I always say hear from you when it's obviously written word, isn't it? But you know what I mean. And if you're still watching and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And yeah, that's about my lot. So once again, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all very, very soon. You take care. Bye-bye.